So we're now joined by the one and only White Raven Down, and we're talking all things desTINAtion. Good evening, White Raven Down.
Hey, you all right?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, all
Thank
good
you.
here,
How's
guys.
your good self?
Good here.
Okay. So we've got desTINAtion coming up, but in the meantime, what's happening in Camp White Raven Down?
Camp White Raven down. Wow,
Very calm.
there's a description.
By saying that's after 6 points. I
All
struggled
good.
myself.
Yeah, that all good, mate. All good. We're busy. It's not like us to stand still, right? So we've been flat out for well over a year now on the road. We have worked our absolute asses off. Particularly in trying to get things up to speed live with the three of us. From transitioning from a 4-piece to a 3-piece hasn't been something that's been quite quick. It's taken quite a period of time. But yeah, as of say March, April this year, we feel as if everything's kind of just like gelled a bit now, and we're like, yeah, we're comfortable now.
Yeah,
things are good. I think our shows from say March, April, have really, made a big difference for us. That's fair, isn't it, boys?
Yeah, definitely.
So what kind of difference has it made, to the dynamic within the band, generally, and also on stage? What kind of difference has it felt for you guys?
Oh, people can see Tom now.
Yeah. I don't know. To be honest, it actually feels. I mean, dynamically, it's got more energy than ever. Really. I don't know. It's just like, you know what I mean. We obviously know each other for a long time. We spend time together, probably more than with our families. So yeah, and then to being on the stage, and then enjoy ourselves. That's just, what I mean, just full of emotions and everything, and it just sort of transfer hopefully to the audience. So that's I guess that's where we at, all of us, really.
Has it created more space to the sound, or has it done anything dynamically different to you with the sound?
I think it's
Not
actually
really.
given a bit of intensity. I think because I don't know. I don't know for sure, but I think because I'm the only guitar player in the band, and the band White Raven Down has always been about the music and the intensity of the music, and because I'm the guitar player and now I'm singing in front of a microphone, that intensity that I'm bringing to my guitar is naturally in my body flowing already. So it's brought a bit of a intensity, some energy, I guess. Yeah, it feels good though. It feels good. It's great. I'm lucky, man. I'm so lucky. I get to go up on stage with these fine gentlemen that, these are like two of my best friends. I spend so much time with these guys. And that's only because other people didn't want to spend time with me. But, I love these guys. I'm so lucky.
New to my music.
So what's the plans just now for the next sort of 3 to 6 months? What is it you're going to be doing with yourselves?
New music.
That was almost rehearsed.
So is that new music as you've got it already, or you're going to have to write it? Have you got it already and you're going to record it, or are you actually having to write it?
Both.
Yeah, all of the above.
So you're looking to release an album, or is it an EP, or is it going to be a succession of singles?
All of the above. we haven't finalized the finer details yet. The latter part of this year, we're actually going to have to come off the road so that we can focus on writing, because the three of us, we have families, and to do a band properly, you have to dedicate so much time to it that we cannot the three of us cannot hold down day jobs and support our families, and do the band, be on the road and write. It's just impossible.
Yeah, I agree.
So, you know, we are making a conscious effort to limit the number. We're doing something which we've never had to do before, and that's say no to people. Right? we're very lucky, you know, that people are contacting us and saying, you know, can we do this? Can we do that? But at the moment, we're just having to sort of like that. We really, really need to spend some time, you know, the three of us in a rehearsal room, and, you know, thrash out some new music.
I'm glad to hear you saying that, because it's with my experience working with bands, it's the most difficult thing in the world to get most bands to stop gigging, because they'll just gig. But the reality of it is, in this day and age, if you want to grow your audience, you have to keep coming out with fresh, new output. Because if you don't, then you're basically going to keep playing to an ever dwindling out of people, simply because nature will take its course with that. Whereas if you're trying to grow, you have to. So if that's how it has to be, then it has to be. So I'm glad to hear it, because I know I never ever was in a band back in the day because I wanted to record. I just wanted to be on stage. So it was always something that I hated, having to say no to gigs. But I'm glad to hear you guys have actually got the nous to say no and say, yeah, we can always come back when we've got more music. We can do this again when we'll get something new to bring to the table. So that's cool.
Yeah. We've actually got some new music coming out very, very soon in August, which is our first single that we're going to be dropping as a 3-piece. So yeah, and there's going to be a music video with that as well. So it is exciting. It's exciting to see what people make of it all. I mean, to be honest with you, just before we come on, I was listening to a demo of another new song that we've got coming up. We are going to be dropping some singles, which ultimately will develop into an album over a period of time. So as you say, you know, you do need to keep, you know, putting stuff out there. I mean, there's not to say as well that although I've said that we're not, you know, we're having to say no to shows, but it doesn't mean that there aren't shows already in the diary, you know. There are still quite a lot of shows the latter half of this year. I mean, we're going out to Czech Republic in a few weeks' time. We've got a great number of shows. We're so fortunate. We've got NozFest coming up. We've got MCR 5-volt, and of course we've got desTINAtion, which we're really looking forward to as well. We've got Cornwall Rocks coming up. We've got our very first headline show in Cornwall coming up. We've got our first headline show in Norwich coming up. And then at the end of the year, we've got Planet Rockstock as well. So, you know, we're still going to be mega busy. Well,
basically what you're doing is making sure you're doing gigs that really matter. By the way, when you go to the Czech Republic, this is your one and only time to do that. So you need to do it, Stu. When you're doing the sound check, you do check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have to do it. If you don't do it, then you're never ever getting any gigs with us ever again, and we're never going to play your music in the shows.
So obviously, a week of Saturday, we've got desTINAtion at the corporation. What can we expect to hear and see from you there?
Noise, loud noise.
So high energy, slightly heavy, but with some sing-along choruses, and we're going to get you singing, and we're going to have a bloody good time.
Is there going to be any of the new songs on that, like the new single, anything still to be released?
And I doubt the new single will be there. I think our label will have something to say about that. But it will be soon. It's not far. It's not far.
Come on, Stu, just do it. We won't frigging tell them. It'll be easy enough.
Thing
I
is,
mean,
that happened before. That happened before. We're learning from our mistakes.
Oh, you should,
Whatever you do, this is the power phrase, right? Whatever you do, don't play the new single before the release date, because it will get videoed and then put on
yeah,
social
that's true.
media.
That
No,
is
it
true.
won't. No, it won't. And then so we played the new song that everyone wanted to hear, and then afterwards, oh right, okay, so nobody put that on the socials, and then well, I just live streamed it. So
I never thought about that before, but it's true.
yeah.
What does the meaning of desTINAtion and obviously Tina's memory mean to you guys personally?
I just very quickly, for me personally, it's about tribute. It's tribute to someone that gave more than their fair share for emerging artists like ourselves.
You certainly did.
And we never met Tina. We spoke, via Messenger, and she was interactive on our socials. But we never actually got to meet, unfortunately. But the time and dedication that it takes to go to all the events that she used to do, and then go home and edit the shots that she used to take, and then not just in photography, but then she'd go around and help promote those bands as well. I mean, take my hat off to you, Tina. Honestly, I mean, it's.
We never met her, but we are obviously aware. She supported the rising bands and everything, and the scene, rock scene, and new wave of classic rock and so on. So yeah, it really gonna be honor to play on this festival for her, and obviously for people who know her or knew her.
That's cool, guys. I think you got in a nutshell there. There's a lot. We could have filled a week of shows, bands that wanted to play because of her, and a lot of them never met her. But the simple fact, like you said there, Stu, she supported everybody. She was always, and she messaged people, and they messaged her, and she was there for everybody. Well, you met her. Once you met her, you never forgot. That's a certainty. But that's the thing. You didn't need to. I mean, when she passed, the outpouring of emotion on social media was just, I'd never seen anything like it. Yeah. You'd have thought it was a queen. You'd have thought she was a queen the way it went. It was nuts, because because obviously with me working with her, the Forge Ahead initiative, I was getting copied into everything. I was like, Jesus, my phone was just pinging all the time. So it means a lot. And the thing is, and a lot of people don't know this, but I will reiterate that when Tina was in her final day, she actually said to her family she didn't want a funeral. She wanted a party, and she wanted a live band at it. So that's why me and Phil, Stephen, Johnny decided to do this. We thought, right, well, we're not just going to get a fucking live band in, we're going to get a rake of them in, and we're going to fill the place, and we're going to have a right party. So in reality, it is the only thing that's been done, it's the only thing that people can remember her that way. But I'll tell you what, she'll be smiling.
Certainly will. We're going to blow the roof clean out. We're going to blow the roof clean off the corporation. Going to blow a gap in any clouds that are up there. Hopefully no clouds, and she's going to see everything. She's going to hear everything. She'll be there.
That's why we booked these guys, because we know if there's anybody to blow a hold of and anything, it's going to be these lot. Had to be done.
It's a fantastic lineup, isn't it? I mean, wow. I mean, it's going to be a fantastic day. And we haven't played the corporation since Ionia Fest, which I think was that 2018?
Something like 2018, 2019. It was a while ago.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah, we haven't been back there. So yeah, we're mega excited to go back, obviously for the cause more than anything. But I think there's going to be without the risk of sounding corny or anything, but I think there's going to be a lot of love in that room, and I think everyone's going to be there for the same reason, and that is tribute. And I think there's a common factor. I think sometimes this gets overlooked for us as an artist. I mean, we're rock lovers. Do you know what I mean? And that we were rock lovers first before we picked up an instrument. And freaking, you know, there's so many rock lovers out there, and Tina was a rock lover, and you know, like you guys, you're rock lovers too. We all are. It freaking binds us all together, and I'm you know, I'm looking forward to sort of experiencing that desTINAtion.
That's cool.
I think you
That's
put it in an absolute nutshell there. So I mean, I'm just looking at the time and everything. We've got other interviews to do. So one last plug for desTINAtion and for Molly Karloff.
It's going to be a wicked.
It's not Molly Karloff, it's White Raven down Dipstick.
It is.
Sorry.
Do you know he once did that on stage? I had him as an MC at a gig that I did. And he got up and he did the exact same thing. He gave a big story about this band that was coming on and then named the wrong band. It was freaking hilarious.
Oh, that worked. I mean,
it was going so well.
Watching myself there. Yeah. No. Reason I said that now, I've just got my list in front of me. I've just crossed Molly Karloff off because we've just done the interview with him, and he got stuck in there. Anyway, so
you've got a lot to do.
Yeah, so a quick plug for yourselves then.
I like how you played safe there, Phil.
Sorry?
Don't worry, we're going to remember this one.
I'm trying to dig myself out of all this. But yeah, aren't we?
This one, mate.
Yeah, I think we'll cut that bit out, John.
No, I love it. You should leave it in. It shows we're not AI. I'm not even intelligent, never mind artificial.
Oh, dear. So, anyway, thank you guys for the interview, and we look forward to seeing White Raven down at Corporation on the 15th of July.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Take care. Thank you.
Guys.